Salut, c'est Streamix18 et aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour la partie, pour le playthrough sur Gun, partie numéro 11 je crois. Oui, c'est ça. Et puis bah, bonne vidéo et mettez un j'aime.
If we're gonna get out of here tonight, that deputy's gotta die. See if you can grab him when he gets close to the bars.
Lacey from the HJ sent over some chicken for your last meal. But I'm afraid there isn't much left. Besides, you don't want to shit yourself when you swing from that tree tomorrow, do you? I hear you was a little sneak that done cracked that safe in Monty Beck.
Give me the keys or you'll be slipping on your own guts.
I don't got 'em, I swear. Hoodoo took 'em for safekeeping. So killing me won't do no good, you see. You'll still swing tomorrow.
If you grab that badge he so enjoys degrading, you can use its pin to pick the cell lock. I'll tell you how if you promise to free me as well.
Know what that makes you, partner?
Hey, oh!
This human lockbox they got me in is going to be a little tougher. I'm afraid you're probably going to have to blast me out of here if you hold fair to our deal.
I'll hold fair. Let me stash some horses beneath the bridge, then I'll scrounge out back of the powder shop for something to blast you out.
I ain't in much shape to fight, but if you get me out of here, I got a hideout up in the mountains.
Reckon that makes us partners, Soapy. Hope you're right about picking this lock.
Now just give it a jimmy, and she ought to turn loose. Sweet as candy.
Grab your gear before you head out, kid. It's on the deputy's fit. You'll do yourself a favor if you can stay out of sight. Try and bring these horses back real quiet-like.
There once was a Dodge City maid who was a whore by trade. For a bucket of wax, she'd lie on her back and let the cowboys have a poke at her crack. One day, to her surprise, her belly began to rise. Her slit gave a grunt and out jumped a run with his balls between his eyes. Oh, the moon shines tonight on dear old Jenny. As she lays a-sleeping, a shadow comes creeping. With eyes a-gleaming and hopes of reaming, Alhambra maid.
Sing it one more time, will you, Johnny? Reckon it's the closest we'll ever get to betting her now.
Alors on va sauvegarder un petit coup histoire de pas les alerter pour rien.
That's one. We still need two more.
You know that old cabin up on Mercado Pass? Well, years back, a man named Booker lived up there with his Injun wife and half-wit son. Hey, well, they kept to themselves mostly, but one night I was in the saloon when his wife stumbles in. She's all bloody and crazy. Get him here.
Give up now.
This ought to scar.
This one's between your eyes.
Gotcha.
Left action. We got you. Take my boot.
There you go.
You'll do yourself a favor if you can stay out of sight. Try and bring these horses back real quiet-like. All three of us will need a horse if we want any chance of getting out of town.
There he is.
That's one. We still need two more. Not bad. Just one more and we can get out of here.
There once was a Dodge City maid who was a whore by trade. For a buck and a whack, she'd lie on her back and let the cowboys have a poke at her crack. One day, to her surprise, her belly began to rise, Her slit gave a grunt, and Al jumped a run with his balls between his eyes. Oh, the moon shines tonight on dear old Jenny, and she lays a-sleeping, a shadow comes creeping, with eyes a-gleaming, and hopes a-dreaming, Alhambra maid.
You might want to create a distraction before you get near that powder shop. Why don't you fire up the livery with a whiskey bomb? That ought to give Hoodoo's men something to do while we get the hell out of here.
Maybe a fire at the livery will draw folks' attention.
There he is. Hands up. Hoodoo's gonna pay me well once I kill you. I nicked him. Get him, man. Out of bullets. I need bullets.
This should be enough to blow the wall open. In case I make the charge too strong. It was nice knowing you, Soap.
Hoodoo ain't paid me enough.
Ouf, bah là je pense qu'on va se quitter là et qu'on va se retrouver pour la partie 12 du playthrough sur Gun. Allez, salut!